this? Are you saying there's something
Those
wrong
dishes
with being a
don't
woman?
wash themselves.
Right. You're out.
But yeah, it's fun shit.
Good times.
Yeah.
Hells yeah. I'm with that.
GuyTalkRadio.com. Yeah.
Fun shit.
Yeah.
That should be your slogan.
I agree.
Guy Talk Radio.
Fun
Except
shit.
He has a little sign out that he does though. He signs off with
Okay.
"Later, bitches."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. I love that.
You bitches.
Dude, that kind of came to me after a few drinks. And I was trying to figure out a way to.
You had no way to get off, and that's what you said.
That's just what I said. You know, it wasn't like "see you next time" or "keep it classy, internet people." I mean, later, bitches. What else can I say? I mean,
It's okay.
yeah, and it's the formal term of bitches. You know, like the
The royal.
the royal. Yeah,
Nobody's going to believe that after all the dishwashing comments you just made.
I like the royal bitches.
The royal. It's like the royal we. The royal bitches. It's not
the
any
royal
one
bitch.
particular bitch.
Those are bitches.
It's the show is a royal bitch. I mean, no, it's just
say Bichet.
Bichet.
Yeah, Bichet.
Quit trying to church it up, yo.
I'm not churching it up. I'm just trying to get you listeners.
So then how long have you two been guys?
Joey had his. Well, you did your pre-change. I think it was about 18 months ago.
Yeah, the pre-change.
Yeah, and then
I started growing a mustache and a beard.
Duct tape does wonders.
Surgically, he had a procedure about 11 months ago.
They needed a big scalpel, though.
Now, if you're talking about being guys as in Guy Talk's been on the air for over 2.5 years now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys already have your sponsorship lined up. And you got your booze in house.
You better have sponsorship lined up after 2.5 years.
Yes.
If anybody would like to sponsor the Hadley Hour,
Hadley Hour is rather new.
Yeah, well, no, the Hadley Hour's been around for about 6 months.
Yeah,
but I've been having a great time with it.
Oh, you're really good at it. I've listened to some of your shows.
Yay! He got me right in the feels.
Yeah, he did.
I thought we were in his house.
No, here's the
broadcasting.
thing. He's smart. We're not. We have to. We really have to pay attention.
Yeah,
because it goes very quickly.
I wouldn't call it smart. Just I don't know. Sometimes you got to touch the stove enough times to realize that it's hot.
Yes. He's learned.
It's very Pavlovian, but nevertheless.
There he goes. See, he's smart.
Pavlovian. I do it Pavlovian style with all my women's.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So if I rang a bell right now, what would happen?
Oh my goodness gracious! There'd be a hole right through my monitor. I just drill a hole right through my monitor, which is actually occurring less and less these days as I'm because I noticed that
celibate.
Well, not necessarily by choice.
By choice.
Yeah.
Well, you know what the thing is that my sex drive is kind of like Christmas decorations at the mall. Every year it seems to come a little sooner. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. Everything just kind of comes a little quicker.
Well, dude, you just gave it up for Lent, but you never realized when Lent stopped.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
It just keeps going. It's the gift that keeps giving.
I have never been able to not touch myself for 40 days and 40 nights. Or was that the flood? That was the flood.
Yeah.
That was the 41st day.
I'm surprised if I make it, half a day.
Right?
Dude, it's so magical. You just want to.
Oh, my goodness, it really is. Okay, so I'll tell you what. We're going to cut in with another song here real quick because, we air on Tuesday nights, and that's when the music is. So definitely make sure you reach out to the Hadley Hour. You can find myself, comedian Jason Hadley, at comedian J Hadley on Twitter. You can also find the Hollywood Rock and Wrap Up at Rock and Wrap Up, which we'll get to a little bit later as well. Feel free to email me directly. What is it? What is my email address? comedianjasonhadley@gmail.com. You can tell I'm well prepared.
You still
for
have
the
a
show.
Gmail account?
I still have a Gmail account. What
is that bad? I just got one.
They move up to H-mail already?
Yeah. No, it should be like Jason at hadleycomedy.com or something like that.
I'm just basic like that. I don't have the flashy website or anything. I mean, we own the HollywoodRockandWrapUp.com. We just haven't done anything to it because Facebook and Twitter and all this stuff, those are the places where you can quantify your listenership and they can share with you. And
it's more than a mouthful to say, email me at jasonhadley@thehollywoodrockandwrapup.com.
Yeah, okay, clearly I never thought about paying by the letter when it comes to the show names because the original show was Music and Madness with Rocky and the Hads.
Right.
And now we have the Hollywood Rock and Wrap Up. I used to do a comedy show called Jason's Laughtastic Comedy Show. Clearly if I ever...
You just like to talk.
I think that's what it is. So I'll tell you what, would
you finish your sentence?
We'll come back with more words after this.
Yeah, right?
Clearly if you ever what?
I forgot because weed is a hell of a drug and I totally lost my thought.
Dude, that was 15 seconds ago.
I know. I have the memory of a goldfish, man.
welcome to being a man.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
And then, of course, as the age creeps on, which is actually what I was segueing to for our next song is...
Why are you looking at me?
I'm not. I'm looking through you. Because
age creeps on.
we're actually going to play Getting Old Sucks by Sudden Death off the album Fatal Error. So, again, you're listening to the Hadley Hour here on Excite Radio, on Indie100.com. Where else? The Mix.fm, as well as Planet Platypus Network. So thank you, everybody. And let's listen to some music, guys. We'll be right back.
Get old, or so I was told when I was growing up. And now I'm watching it unfold as I'm showing up for work, where I have a broken chair and some carpal tunnel syndrome from too much solitaire. I remember a time not long ago when my hair was growing thicker on my head than in my nose, and my toes didn't have any hair, a weird dents. Now I'm popping Rolaids from a Pez dispenser. Everything hurts or makes a funny noise, and now I have to pay for all of my own toys, and I avoid any physical exertion. I'm amazed at the simplest task leave me sore for days. My prospects for walking get a little bit bleaker as my butt gets larger and my knees get weaker. And I hate to admit it, but it's true, I pulled a muscle in my back while I was tying my shoe. Damn, it sucks to get old.
Huh?
Damn, it sucks to get old.
Say what?
Damn, it sucks to get old.
Huh?
Damn, it sucks to get old.
What? I have no idea what he's saying. I can't understand him one bit. Can you? No, I can't stand him either.
You know you're getting older, things will never be the same. The day a little kid beats you in a video game, how they remember the moves and the combos and quirks, I'll never know. But hey, I remember the snorks. When I was a kid, we didn't have the internet, which of course made porn a lot harder to get. And our cars didn't have GPS, we had a mess of a map that you couldn't refold for crap. I used to stay out late on a date, get drunk as a skunk, stumble home, get up and feel great. Now, I'm home by 8 to watch MacGyver, and the only thing I'm drinking is for supplemental fiber. Back then I would pretend I was Captain Kirk. Now I have a desk and I pretend to work. I don't want to be a kid again or even 24 again, but it would be nice if I could get up off the floor again. Damn, it sucks to get old.
Uh-huh.
Damn, it sucks to get old.
Yep.
Damn, it sucks to get old.
Uh-huh.
Damn, it sucks to get old.
Yep. Oh, so you can understand him now. No, I'm just pretending to listen, like I do with my wife. Back when I was a teenager, girls didn't go around shaking their booty, showing their boobs. There was no Girls Gone Wild. Oh God, I'm depressed. Back when I was a boy, video games only cost a quarter, and all you were was a dot who ate other dots.
You begin to forget things like who you are, where you are, why you're where you are, how'd you get to where you are, and where the hell'd you park the car? And if you walk too far, will you need some CPR? How'd your life get so bizarre, and how the hell'd you get that scar? Your life becomes filled with more questions than answers. Like what happened to the solid gold dancers? Should I get checked for cancer? Do you know where my pants are? And what the hell's a male enhancer? I don't need fashion tips from gay men, cause finally some of my clothes are back in style again. So now I just need to be a little more svelte and get rid of this gut that's hanging over my belt. I'm checking out the hottie in the checkout line. Her name is Melanie, but it's a felony for what I have in mind. That's a plan that I don't understand, how a 30-something turns into a dirty old man. But the worst feeling is the day you realize our elected officials are just spewing real lies. One is pure evil, so you can't vote for him, but the other one couldn't teach a duck to swim. Damn, it sucks to get old.
Uh-huh.
Damn, it sucks to get old. Damn, it sucks to get old.
Uh-huh.
Damn, it sucks to get old.
Yep. Back in my day, Michael Jackson went on dates with Brooke Shields, and he made the most fantastical music. He was the king of pop, I tells ya. In my...
It's the Hollywood Rockin' Wrap-Up with your host, Jason Hadley. Britney Spears is on the verge of extending her Las Vegas residency for another 2 years. While the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino reports ticket sales are fantastic, sadly, Britney's stage shows are the closest thing gamblers will ever get to seeing a full house. Rapper Soulja Boy went to report his Bentley missing, only to discover his manager had taken it for a spin. Of course, one of the drawbacks to owning a car starting at $200,000 is that the cup holders take up the back seats and often complain when their arms get tired. A grateful Kim Kardashian took to social media wishing all the moms out there a happy Mother's Day. Kim expressed how lucky she felt to celebrate the special day for the first time. Meanwhile, baby Northwest just feels lucky she was the one carried to full term. Dancing with the Stars will be picked up for a 19th season. After 18 seasons, the only dances they haven't done are twerking, the Harlem Shake, and that dance Carlton used to do on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And that's the Hollywood Rockin' Wrap-Up. Follow us on Twitter at Rockin' Wrap-Up. That is and was the Hollywood Rockin' Wrap-Up.
That was funny, too.
Never will be again.
No, I was laughing at the Kim Kardashian thing.
I know, right? That, like, Baby Northwest is the one that she kept.
I know, right?
Hey, how appropriate
Carried
was
to
it?
full term, I think.
Was that you got Sandy in studio and you played a song called "Getting Old Sucks"?
Yeah, that wasn't intentional, to be quite honest with you. What was intentional was the artist sudden death.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know. That sounds more like prolonged death if getting old sucks. I mean,
and the suffering now. You know what? We can't bring the drama and the politics of Guy Talk Radio into here. We have to save that the Sandy Stotzer fodder.
I have a swollen colon.
if you want to hear us make fun of an old guy, go into GuyTalkRadio.com.
The restroom.
My inability to pee means it's gonna rain.
Aw.
Where's my walker?
My prostate enlarges when it's gonna rain. Is that what you're talking about?
I don't know. What do I do with the third tennis ball?
Uh-oh, there's a storm coming.
When I sit down to poo, my balls get cold.
The only athletic shorts I wear are Puma pants.
Puma.
Puma pants. I'm a Puma pants. Oh my God, I can't wait for Carmen to get back at us all. I'm telling you, man.
Dude, I get hurt all the time, and I'm sure it's for making fun of Sandy.
Well, see, but here's the thing.
What do you mean you get hurt?
Oh, that was me. Remember I was all like, don't touch stuff because everything can be heard? See, you can hear that.
Oh, that's cool. That sounds like a bass.
It does, but at the same time, it's annoying as hell to people that are listening, all 17, 18,000 of you. Yeah. Get it out of your
It's
system
okay,
now.
I'm old. Here it is again.
Can I tell you a funny story, though, about that,
Sure.
that joke about the Bentley, about Soulja Boy's Bentley?
Yeah.
I air it, the wrap-up airs on the mix.fm.
Okay.
Which is out of the East Coast, and Jack, the owner of the station, sends me a tweet, a pic.
A twit
pic.
A twat pic?
Yeah, no, not a twat pic.
No.
What happened to the filler shows?
Yeah, what?
Sorry.
Yeah, it's just us. We're family. My listeners feel like family to me, right? Because if you feel like family, reach out to me at comedian Jason Hadley
Reach out and touch him.
Yeah, please. Send me hate mail. I dare you.
Yeah.
I had a family like that.
But Jack over at the mix.fm sends me a picture of like a selfie from his Bentley.
Oh, nice.
Saying no, the cup holders are just fine back here. It's like,
Wow.
yeah, no, apparently the guy's doing really well. So give it up to the mix.fm. But and then our newest affiliate, Planet Platypus Network, which I'm
That's a great name.
and
by
it's
the way.
very difficult to say fast. Planet Platypus Network.
Yeah.
Well, I did it.
You
It's
did
like
very well.
It's
just
a
did it really
duck, a beaver.
Yeah, no, it is an amalgam of many different animals.
Robin
Amalgam.
Williams,
Look at you
1988.
using words I don't understand.
I just actually ate Scrabble letters with milk.
Okay, I'm going to give you this. If you listen to Guy Talk Radio, I promise not to use big words like that.
You know what the thing is when people when I use big words, people think I'm insulting them because they and I don't mean to. I just love adding color to my speech. You know what I'm saying?
Do you just light one up and start reading the dictionary?
It's happened.
Dude, what are we going to do tonight? Let's read the dictionary. Yeah, man.
Well, not only that, but I also try to take in just all sorts of different kinds of information. I like to learn when I'm high.
Okay.
I like to, so for instance,
And you retain it, which is frightening.
yeah, no, and you know what's even crazier is for instance, I learned that 76% of all statistics are made up on the spot, and so what that means.
Oh, man, there's another one. Ding, ding. Okay.
Anyway, hey-o. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So I am here in studio with Joey Olson, Sandy Stotzer. Unfortunately, Billy Batts is only here with us in spirit.
Yeah.
But that's only because he's dead on the inside.
Or smell. I mean,
Yeah. No, you know what? I miss you,
Billy's
Billy.
doing a show tonight.
Yeah. No, he's doing.
Is he at the
something.
Springbok?
No, but he's somewhere in Hollywood doing a show.
Oh, is he? Oh, okay. Well, then there you go, man. He's honing his craft, man, and it's unfortunate that he can't be here with us because I miss the guy. I love
He's
him.
doing his laundry.
Yeah, he's doing his laundry. Well, sometimes they book shows at laundromats.
Oh, that works.
Yeah. In fact, you can catch me coming up next week at Inside Jokes at Hollywood and Highland if you're in the LA area. I don't know if you guys have anything going on.
Is that a laundromat?
No. It might as well be. It's a movie theater.
That way people have to be there, I got to do my laundry.
Because they pay Billy in tokens.
That's just sad.
That's very sad.
That's okay.
We're sorry, Billy.
Sorry, Billy. Good times. Okay.
What's doing the news, bro?
Yeah, no. You know what's funny? I was looking at, 8 weird U.S. sex laws.
Mm-hmm.
So
There's only 8?
There's only 8, apparently. They've eradicated all of the other ones.
Well,
Really?
Or
there
repealed them.
were like 100 at one
No,
point.
these are
I'm
the
sure.
best.
No,
These are
but
probably just the best.
Yeah, these are 8 of the weirdest, I assume.
Oh, okay.
So,
okay.
like, if you went to, like, your weird sex laws cellar down below your house and you, like, started perusing through the different shelves of, like, vintages of weird sex laws, this would be the cream of the crop.
Okay.
This would be...
you have to use that phrase?
Your weird sex law sommelier would say, this is...
Did he
Your
say
sex law
sommelier?
orgy.
Right.
Yeah. Your
Sommelier.
Sommelier.
your gangbang of weird sex laws.
Right.
Okay.
It is a twisted plate of fries. Okay, so here we go. Number one. In New Hampshire, as opposed to the old Hampshire, it's illegal to cheat on your spouse. It's illegal to cheat on your spouse.
Illegal?
Not just
You
immoral.
could be arrested for
Illegal.
that.
Adultery being defined there since the early 1800s as intercourse from which spurious issue, a child born out of wedlock, may arise. They actually use the term spurious issue.
Oh.
Yeah, considering like 95% of the people there didn't know how to read, the 5% were just amazing wordsmiths.
Spurious.
I don't even think it was
Well,
5%.
Yeah, right.
So no penetration.
No, here's the
basically what
thing.
they're saying.
Smart people don't live in New Hampshire.
Okay.
It's cold.
Well, I think, I know there's their town Pelham, New Hampshire. I don't know if you're familiar with that, because
No,
they
I'm
always
not.
say we can smell them in Pelham.
Oh,
Yeah, anyway, somebody from Maine told me that.
of course.
Yeah. Anyway, so apparently, but lawmakers last month voted to scrap the law. So it's
so now it's legal to cheat on your...
Now it's perfectly legal to cheat on your spouse. In which case, then I guess AshleyMadison.com and all those cheater sites, Adult Friend Finder.
It's just illegal to get caught.
It's funny you brought up the Ashley Madison thing because
tell.
just recently this girl outed Ashley Madison about she got carpal tunnel and they wouldn't pay for it because she was making 50 false profiles every single day to entice people to buy the tokens because they let you go on for free initially, and then they send you every day. You'll get 3 or 4 emails saying that this person checked out your profile and they want to hook up, and it's always good looking women, but
of course
I doubt there'd be any women on that site real women.
Okay, can I tell you, I actually have in my past met somebody off of a cougar dating site, and it turned out that she's actually very cool and we had a great time, and it was
Was
a very
she married?
short...
Was she married?
No, she wasn't married.
Well,
but
cougar's
that's
one
what-
thing, but
But that's
But
what Ashley
adulterers
Madison.
isn't- yeah.
That's what that site's all about.
I mean,
it's all about cheating.
yeah,
it's all about
it's
married people.
only married
Oh.
people cheating.
Oh, why do you know so much about it, Joey?
Because I read it on HuffPost.
There you go.
That's right.
All right.
That's
Sorry
And one of
sorry to
them
put
had-
you on the spot like that.
One of them had to go online and try it out. They tried like what are those other things that they do? The Grinder, that's the gay one.
Yeah.
There's Tumblr.
Wow, you want a shovel?
Tinder. No, it's
Okay, I'm
the
messing.
gay hookup site.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's just the bad site. No,
I mean, you
don't
could
mean it
find
like that.
penis within like a 50-foot radius of you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I mean, and depending on where you go in town, it just like slaps you in the face as you walk by. Like guys are rolling their own dumpsters down the street in order to get behind, and
Come to Hollywood. You
Yeah.
get slapped in the face with wieners.
yeah, there's no, there's no time to
That
exchange.
was funny, and it just went right over Joey's head. That was really funny.
Well, wheeling their own dumpster?
Wheeling your own dumpster down the road to have something to hide behind.
Right.
This is hysterical.
Yeah, I didn't hear that. I was
No,
too busy
'cause you
listening
were
to myself.
talking.
No,
Yeah.
they have turn signals and everything. They're street legal. Let's see here. Number 2, in Utah, it can be illegal to act too sexy. Right Said Fred is no longer
No
allowed
way.
in.
No way. I don't believe that.
A law aimed at curbing solicitation was broadened in 2011. So lewd acts that simply imply you want to trade sex for money, like exposing or touching yourself, are in fact banned. So
Isn't that normally
That's not the way
banned
it read,
elsewhere?
though.
yeah,
Read the law again.
Okay, apparently it's illegal to act too sexy.
To
So
act too sexy.
So in other words, if you're acting so sexy that you're looking like you're soliciting sex for money.
that's still,
Caressing
that
your
still
sweet-
is up for.
Yeah.
No, that's up for that's
Listen,
up
this
for
is
discussion.
Utah though.
But
Yeah.
what if somebody's dressed provocatively and that's just the way they dress?
Well, then they have to have sex for free.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, but it didn't
Charity.
say it
Well,
didn't say
okay.
prostitution.
Well,
it
it
just said
says
you look
Acting
like
too sexy, not dressing too sexy.
Well,
it. Well,
yeah.
it's open for what am I thinking
Interpretation,
of?
yeah.
It
Interpretation.
implies that you want to trade sex for money.
It implies that.
So
Yes.
anything. So obviously. That's
So if
something-
you point to your mouth and then you take your fingers and you make that
the money
cash thing,
yeah.
Or you lick your fingers and rub your pepperoni-sized areolas and
Mine are Canadian bacon.
Canadian bacon sizer.
Mine are tortillas.
Are they,
Oh, you
Flour.
well, I'm more intrigued by Jason's because
Actually, I have nipplettes. They're really small.
the Canadian bacon isn't normally like triangle shaped.
No,
What?
no.
What Canada have you been to?
No, like Domino's.
No, they're not.
Oh,
They're round.
well, I think they probably cut their Canadian
Yeah.
bacon from circles into something more attractive.
That's
to
right.
Put on the
Stars.
pizza. Yeah. So anyway, by the way, way to get around hookers is to make sure that they're not cops. Is you just tell them, "I want to. How much would it cost to take pictures of you?" Mm-hmm. Because then a cop will never let you take nude pictures of them.
Well, hookers actually will sit down and say, "Touch me,"
Yeah.
because cops can't touch them.
Right.
oh, they can touch.
No, they can't.
Well,
Not where they put their hands.
Oh, not down there.
and
Or they won't want
They
you
do not
to.
guide
Yeah.
it either. They say, "Touch me here."
Touch me in my no-no spot.
And don't ask me how I know that. I have no idea.
Oh, well, moving right along here. In Hawaii, it just recently became illegal for police officers to have sex with prostitutes.
Oh, I thought you were going to say
Yeah.
with coconuts.
I read that part too. It was saying that because they would go undercover, sometimes they'd have to have sex with the hookers, and they're fighting big time against us. Like, no, we want to have sex with the hookers.
Yeah. I mean, we got to.
It's my job.
Yeah.
Right. Well, what they do is they use their phalluses to laser inscribe an ID number on the inside of their prostitute.
Yeah.
And what that does is it allows it for tracking purposes later on, so that once they're arrested, they can just faster, process.
All I was
through the
doing
system.
was an implant.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all there is to it. So, okay, in Florida, it's illegal for unmarried couples to live together in sin.
Still?
Yeah, and
That's full of that.
adultery is also illegal there, and
full of that too.
Yeah, and one woman actually got her husband arrested for cheating in 2006, but lawmakers moved to get rid of the law earlier this year. So, it's one of those sex laws that thankfully is no more.
Oh, so it's
Yeah.
cheat and do all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Florida also has probably the most elderly that are in, what do you call them?
Like they're-
living assistants.
Right.
You
Did
know?
you know that gonorrhea is rampant? in
That's
those
what I was
places?
just going to say.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of.
Oh, wait, in nursing homes,
Yes.
gonorrhea is rampant.
Oh, yeah.
It's the highest, if you take sections of people
Yeah.
in the United States, it's the most affected.
Yeah, because
Old
there's no
people.
condoms there.
Well, you
And
don't need them.
It's not just that. But
Well, apparently
you're
you do, because
Yeah.
everyone's getting a drip.
Yeah,
And it's not an IV. Nor is it chemo. Anyway, I'm just saying.
Okay,
Gosh.
awesome. Yeah,
That's
old
hor-
people have gonorrhea. That's what we've learned.
That's
okay.
horrible of me. Okay, so I'll tell you what. We're going to get to another song here real quick, but I want to get back to you, the Guy Talk Radio guys in here. Joey Olson, Sandy Stotzer, you're awesome for sticking around, and we'll get to more of you in a second here. And if you
Can
want to
you
find...
play Deep Purple?
No, I can't.
Harbor Lights?
No, for legal reasons.
Freebird,
Yeah, none of that. If it's a song that, no. If you want to find Guy Talk Radio, go to guytalkradio.com, listen in on the show, find the archives. You don't necessarily have to listen live when it airs, but it helps because it adds to the spontaneity of it. You're listening to the Hadley Hour here on Indy 100, Planet Platypus Network, the Mix.fm, Excite Radio, and their network of affiliates. Coming up next here, what do we got? We got Let Me Know by Hush the Silence, Live Out Loud. You're listening to the Hadley Hour, folks.
That boy can talk.
Yeah, he can talk. Where is it? I was going to do it. It was going to play.
Oh, and I thought I'd time That Boy Can Talk so well.
I know. I thought you did. Okay, now
It's
you
going
can
to go
say it.
straight to music.
Yeah.
That boy can talk.
The winter winds blow by as I look into the sky. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going, and I don't even know why. But then I saw your face again, and it felt like sunshine. So she's got to let me know how this is all gonna go. Oh, I can't wait to hear about our fates. Yeah, she needs to let me know tonight, 'cause I don't want it all to end in a fight. I said I can't see this working out, even though you say you feel left out. But then I saw your face again, and it felt like sunshine.
I've been a victim of society. I've been victim of crimes that never pertain to me. I had a plan for my life, but I was blind to see. Too many drugs all the time got me staying out of reality. Lost every day, I'm feeling apathy. I can't seem to realize what it's done to me. In a world gone mad, I need to be set free. Set free this mind of mental slavery. Of brutality, I've been victim of abuse. What was taken from me, what I had in my life and my future to be, and all the drinking every day got me hanging by the skin of my teeth. Lost every day, I'm feeling apathy. I can't seem to realize what it's done to me. In a world gone mad, I need to be set free. Set free this mind of mental slavery. These scars of mine are refined and protect me always. They remind me of what went wrong. I'm a victim, I've been a victim. These scars of mine are refined and protect me always. They remind me of what went wrong. I'm a victim, I've been a victim.
Never cross that line, don't wanna be a victim no more times. Out of the dark now it's time to shine. You see me standing here still free. All the hair on my chin is tricky. Situations getting real sticky. Then I realize what you criticize is the very reason why I feel victimized. No, I refuse to lie down and go. You might disappear, but I'll show. Gotta let them all know. Don't stop the way that you grow. Guarantee you this. You can't hope and you can't wish. Gotta fight to be alive. Give yourself a chance to survive.
These scars of mine are refined and protect me always. They remind me of what went wrong. I'm a victim, I've been a victim. These scars of mine are refined and protect me always. They remind me of what went wrong. I'm a victim, I've been a victim. These scars of mine,
I'm a victim, I've been a victim.
What's up, everybody? You're listening to the Hadley Hour here on Indie100.com, on the Mix.fm, on Planet Platypus Network, on Excite Radio and their family of stations. And with me in studio are the guys from the Guy Talk Radio crew. Gentlemen, how are you? Genitals?
Gentlemen, how dare you?
I know, right? You guys like the last two songs we played?
Yeah, actually, I did.
Good. I'm glad you said yes, because the thing in improv is never deny.
Yeah, okay.
Nah. they could have been better. I don't know. No, before we went to song here, we were talking to the Guy Talk Radio guys, but then what did we get into? We got into Hush the Silence with the song Let Me Know off their album Live Out Loud, as well as favorites of the show, the Chimps, good friends of mine.
Great name.
Yeah, the Chimps.
Great name.
The Chimps with a Z. So,
that's even better.
Are they the Children of the Monkeys or something? Or?
No, they are not the Children of the Monkeys.
I had a band called the Chumps.
Really?
Were you in it?
Yeah, everybody's a little chunky, and we weren't very smart.
No. Oh, okay.
Well, I'm
very gullible.
Clearly, you went far.
You did a lot of shows for free and for product only?
Yeah, a lot of, small town fashion shows.
You got a bale of hay.
We used to do fashion shows at any of the interstate truck stops.
Well, like the kind of fashion shows that are so small that when they'd walk the runway, sometimes everybody have to clear out for a plane to come through. You know,
that works,
right? Like real small town fashion shows. You know, because
there were runways for crop dusters.
Yeah,
too.
right. I mean,
small.
because we all know that Waterloo, Iowa, and Waxahachie, Texas, are just absolute like hotbeds of fashion and couture. That I mean, clearly, it's okay. It's okay. Actually, the Hollywood Rock and Wrap Up airs in Waterloo, Iowa, and
It does?
Yeah, it does on KCRR 97.7.
Oh, check out this young lady walking down the runway. She's got cut off Daisy Duke shorts. How far down does it?
Get the nose up! Get the nose up!
Isn't she just
Ruined
lovely?
the whole show.
She is the rose of the trailer park. She actually has 5 of her own teeth.
Afterburners coming in hot.
Whatever.
No, you ever hear that joke? What's got 100 legs and 5 teeth? Front row at a Leonard Skinner concert.
Oh my! Oh wow!
But you know what? I did go to a Leonard Skinner concert, like the newer Leonard Skinner, not the ones that were dead in the plane or however they died.
Right,
but,
right.
At for the Love Ride at Castaic Lake, and you know what? There was a lot of old drunk people, but then there was a lot of hot chicks showing off their boobies, and I was like, old
drunk people.
They like kind of loosen their belt and their nipples will flop out.
Yeah, they would lift up their Daisy Dukes and show some areola. It was pretty good.
And they lift up the pocket flaps on their short shorts.
Mm-hmm. Their skirts.
Skirts.
Oh,
I don't know. Good times. Well, thank you.
Oh, no problem. Okay, so we were talking about funny sex laws or something like that.
I don't remember, but
okay.
something like that. It's weed's a hell of a drug. I forget these things sometimes.
It happens.
But I'll tell you what.
I want to hear more of those sex laws.
You want to hear more of those sex laws?
They're weird.
So you know what not to do?
What?
Well, I'm just asking. I mean, let's figure that out so we can know what not to do.
There's nothing that
show your stuff
Joey
in
won't
public.
do.
Well, apparently in Nebraska, you can't get married if you have gonorrhea. We were talking about that earlier.
Oh.
So you can't get married in a nursing home.
So don't have sex with old people.
Get married at a nursing home.
Yeah.
Oh, Joey,
Yeah,
that's actually called a callback. You did a very good job on that.
The Floridian.
You have to listen well in order to understand a callback, because you're just hearing it for the first time.
Well, I thought a callback was what I was supposed to do to the credit card company.
See, here's the thing, though. This is where Billy would have come perfectly in handy here, because the next sex law that I'm reporting here comes from Gawker, who reports that there are 4 states, Louisiana, North Carolina, Oklahoma, and Kansas, that have banned sodomy in some way, but technically allow for necrophilia.
Technically allow for it?
You can bone dead people, but not a living person in their butt.
But you can't have gay sex with a dead person.
No.
Why does it have to be gay sex? You can bone your wife in the butt.
That's true. You can sodomize her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
against her will.
Yeah, but you know what's interesting is they would talk about that when, in fact, they didn't say anything about incest. Not a word about that.
But if your brother's dead, you can have sex with him.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I mean,
gross.
If you share a room, there's really no surprise. I mean, I don't know. I'm an only child, but I do remember. Wasn't it the Brady Bunch movie where they finally?
I was just thinking about that.
Yeah. They finally figured out that they're stepbrother and stepsister.
Yeah.
I actually know a guy. I used to work with a guy.
They finally figured it out. They didn't know they were.
Well, they knew they were, but they never realized that they'd be having sex. Somebody's phone's going off. Yeah,
not mine.
Do you need to take that?
No, that's good.
Okay, just wanted to check.
It's his wife calling, saying, "What'd you just say?"
I know, right?
Yeah.
In fact, actually, you can find this song on Tuesdays and Thursday nights, or this show on Tuesdays and Thursday nights at 9 p.m. on Indie100.com, as well as the Excite radio station and their affiliates on 9 p.m. on Friday nights. And then check your local listings on the Mix.fm and the Planet Platypus Network for when we're airing there. Anyway, yeah, we can have sex with dead people in Kansas. So I just want to
that's twisted. That's sick.
Well, you know what though, because you can use the remaining limpy corpse for the scarecrow out in your cornfields, and
I'll bet that's illegal.
Yeah, probably so, huh? Let's see here. Did you know that if you lose a game of pool in Anniston, Alabama?
Oh my God, I know Anniston, Alabama.
Well,
I've been there.
You may not legally settle your tab with sex.
Really?
Yeah, you are.
So you can't prostitute.
Apparently, every other place in Alabama you can settle your bar.
Yeah,
it's okay to settle with sex. Well, you know, none of them have teeth. You know,
if
so
you win,
so
I'll buy you a bear.
Right.
If I win, you know what to do.
Yeah, right. A 10 at 2 is a 2 at 10. No, I don't know. I got that backwards. I don't know. So, you know, here's something that like I'm a little jealous of that the ladies can do that the guys can't.
What's that?
And that is this is based on the article about. Have you heard about the med school virgin? Have you guys
Yes,
med school virgin.
Yeah, in Australia or something like that, right?
Yeah, Hannah Kern is her name, and she called off her auction after she got an $800,000 bet or
offer.
bid. Yeah,
a bid.
Was that not enough or something?
I know, right?
$800,000?
Bitches be greedy.
Yeah, dude. Okay, so she's a law student and she's fucking.
I've been trying.
Super gorgeous.
To give mine away.
Well, yeah, I just dropped it.
You know, there was somebody on Oprah or something about 5 or 6 years ago. Beautiful, beautiful girl.
Yeah.
You know, jet black hair, blue eyes. You know, really gorgeous. And she was a 23-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she was bid. It was up to $250,000, and she took it.
Right.
Well,
but can you believe $800,000? And
okay, so
who is this?
So far,
backing out.
Yes.
So far from what I've seen is none of them have actually followed through with it. They've accepted it
$250,000
and backed out.
Yeah, so that's listen, and it's our job to pull out, right?
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
I think that's the takeaway from this story.
I can't do it. I just can't.
I don't know that I
have
could. You know, it's sort of like one of those things where they say, like, oh, you'll get 72 virgins if you blow up this, boat for Allah, right?
Yeah.
But then that's like 72, like, ow, don't bite.
I know.
That's 72, you're gripping too tight.
I know.
That's 72, like, no, we're not boyfriend, girlfriend.
72, what are you doing?
Yeah, 72,
Yeah.
Where did you learn that?
I know.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
I think like Robot Chicken portrayed that one time where it was like 72 of the nerdy guy with the glasses going, hey! And he's like, no, what is this? Allah?
Super sweet.
Yeah, that guy.
I'm going to lose my virginity.
How old are you when you lost yours?
Mine, I was 18.
Ah.
I was 18 and she was asleep, so I think it was technically rape. But she gave me consent before she went to bed. I just had problems functioning properly, and when I finally got over my nerves and got on top of her, she kind of was like half a 3/4, like 9/16 asleep.
Drooling means yes.
What about you, Joey?
17.
I was 17 and a half. Look at that. We got a year covered here.
Yeah. But, I kind of wanted
Well, that's not quite true. It was 2 weeks before my 18th birthday, so I was almost 18.
I don't remember like the date or the time. I just remember how old
I
I was.
remember everything about it. I was at the beach.
Oh, mine was horrible.
Drunk. Mine was horrible, too. I was at the... think about it.
Yeah, you're at the beach?
What do beaches have?
Sand.
Lots of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like making love to a shark.
Well,
It was
sandpaper condom.
Oh, dude,
Oh.
it sounded like a...
Did they have condoms back then,
No,
Sandy?
it sounded like one of those contests where they have the lumber cutting.
They used to have to gut a sheep and then use one of the intestines as a sleeve and knot it off at the
Yeah.
end.
How'd you know that?
Well, because I watch a lot of History Channel.
Yeah, but back then the Trojan condoms were actually made out of wood, like the real Trojan horse. I mean,
Well, they were actually made out of real Trojans.
real Trojans. Yeah.
right.
You beat me to it. See, one more time, you did it again. I was just waiting for him to stop talking, and you picked it up at the last syllable.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
No, you're just quicker than me.
That is the ebb and flow of a live comedy that's being taped and airing on Tuesday and Thursday nights at 9 p.m., as well as Friday at 9 p.m. on the Excite stations, and check Mix.fm and the Platypus Planet Platypus Network for your local listings. Also, make sure you check out Guy Talk Radio. I'm here with the Guy Talk Radio guys. 2/3 of the crew, Sandy Stotzer and Joey Olson.
Hi, I'm here.
It's still Joey, right?
Hey. No, I'm not Joey anymore.
You're not Joey anymore? You're changing
No.
your name for the Witness Protection Program?
Yeah, I'm Thorlock.
Warlock?
Yeah, it's like a mixture of my favorite people, Thor and Warlock.
Oh, okay. And who's Warlock?
I don't know. I was just making shit up.
Okay, it's all good. It sounds like some Harry Potter stuff.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I don't know, but
Yeah.
You know, he just recently got engaged.
Harry Potter?
Yeah, Harry Potter. Daniel Radcliffe just recently got engaged.
To who?
I don't know, some bitch.
But he went up there.
Some
He wasn't wearing his glasses though.
Oh.
No.
He's actually a pretty good actor. He just did a horror movie that
I
was
saw that.
No. Well, they're all horror movies, but it's horrible.
horrible movies.
Yeah. It's a horror bull movie. So it's about something about male cows.
Male cows.
Yeah, that's why it's a horrible. No. Gosh, man, I'm losing it towards the end of the hour.
I'm missing my buttons right here.
I know you don't have buttons. I know you're used to being in.
No. I mean, stuff like that, but whatever.
No, all the buttons are over here on this side.
Damn.
You know what I mean? I don't know. At least we were trying to make them all over here.
Okay.
I tried. I guess this isn't going to work.
That's a nice muscle throwing you got there.
Dude, it's echo.
I know. Well, you know what it was? Is it wouldn't play instantaneously because this computer is not the fastest, and so I tried to hit it multiple times, and it did it like in like row your boat 3-part round.
One trying to catch up to the other.
Right. So anyway, good times. Yeah.
Where are you performing? Anywhere?
I am performing soon here and about at Inside Jokes Comedy Club at Hollywood and Highland next week, the 22nd, next Thursday. And
what is the admission and what time?
I don't know what the admission is. I think it's $10 if you mention my name.
That's nothing, man.
Yeah. And the show starts. Actually, I believe there's 2 shows that night, an 8 o'clock and a 10 o'clock show. So I'll get more details on that. You can always make sure to follow me, Jason Hadley on Facebook. You can find me, comedian Jay Hadley on Twitter. You can follow the Hollywood Rock and Wrap Up for the latest on celebrity gossip news, as it should be told, at Rock and Wrap Up. Gentlemen, let me know let the audience know where they can find you here. All these people out in Radio Land, they can find Guy Talk Radio, Joey Olson, Sandy Stotts, or Billy Bads. Where can they find?
Where can we see you, Joey?
Where can you see me? You can follow me on Facebook. I post funny shit on there. But besides listening to Guy Talk Radio Mondays at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, that's live. If not, just go to GuyTalkRadio.com, where you can check out, like I said, all of our past shows and all our fun shit and our Guy Talk Radio shirts. And
nice.
We're on Stitcher and iTunes and all that fun stuff. And Sandy and Billy also have another show called The Comics Life Radio, which you got to check out too, comicsliferadio.com.
I was going to save them for their own show.
Oh, we're throwing them in at the end over here.
Yeah, but
We'll come
Comics
back.
Life, because I've been a regular on that as well, and I very much enjoy talking about just the life of comedy. And
when you get 3 comics together, actually 4 with a guest, with another guest.
Yeah.
It's insanity.
And the one that's not all super sensitive.
No, I know.
Gosh. You have to listen to the archives for that one. You'll find it. Trust me. I'll give you a clue.
Thank you for the plug, though, Joel.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Well, I'm wondering when they're going to change the name from a Comics Life Radio to My Former Addiction or My Current Addiction. Something. Don't most comics have some sort of issues?
Hoarders.
We're addicted to laughter, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Children's laughter?
Approval.
No, not children's laughter.
I give you the greatest...
I'm not the one here that has a lifetime NAMBLA card.
Oh, hey-oh. All right, so dig this. I want to say thank you all. We're actually at the end of the hour here.
You're kidding.
No, I kid you not.
That was really fast.
I know, right?
Well,
Flies by.
I'm going to be at the, what is it, Infusion? Yeah.
Oh, Infusion Lounge, okay.
Infusion Lounge at Universal City Walk.
Right.
It's upstairs, and that's going to be a week from... No, wait a minute. Is it this week? No, it's the 23rd.
23rd, there you go.
The 23rd at 8 o'clock, and it's going to be jammed. It's going to be a blast. So please come out and see some comedy. People are partying huge.
All right.
It's been linked into birthday parties.
Oh, okay.
So they're having a comedy birthday. They're bringing all their friends, and their friends are bringing friends, plus the people that are there. It should be off the hook.
Awesome. Good times. Well, gentlemen, thank you again for coming on the show on
Pleasure.
the Hadley Hour.
It's been
You're
fun.
on Indie100.com, on the Mix.fm, on Planet Platypus Radio Network, as well as Excite Radio and their family of stations. So we're going to end it out here with a guy who's very near and dear to me. For some odd reason, I happen to be playing this guy a lot, and so I reached out to him just to say hi and say, hey, if you're in the LA area, I'd love to come on the show. A guy by the name of Tony Messina. He's a lounge singer that has just mixes just the right amount of class with the perfect amount of cheese, and I say that with all love and sincerity, especially if he ever hears this and happens to come on the show. No need to pick a bone with me, my friend, but nevertheless, the song "She Likes to Do Things" off his album "Soft Nights in Vegas." So again, thank you for listening to the Hadley Hour here on all of the stations that I mentioned, which I'll mention again: Indie100.com, the Mix.fm, Planet Platypus Network, Excite Radio. We're growing. We're world dominating, bitches. You guys are awesome, and thank you for coming back.
You stole that.
Later, bitches.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's what you do. Oh, now I feel bad.
Hey,
All right.
Carlos Mencia, quit stealing my material.
Ow, Carlos Mencia. Later, guys.
She likes to do things. She likes to travel everywhere. She likes to do things. Let's not forget her nails and hair. Likes to do things. And that's alright as long as she does it with me. She likes to dress up Armani all of the time. Does the shoe thing 100 pairs super fine. Likes to do things. And that's alright as long as she does it with me. She loves Paris, London, piazzas in Rome. She loves dancing in Nice with her cellular phone. Loves New York, Santa Fe, city by the bay. She loves living her life.
It's the Hollywood Rockin' Wrap-Up with your host, Jason Hadley. Cops in Chula Vista, California are cracking down on underage drinkers they suspect will be attending an upcoming Journey concert. However, since we're talking about the band Journey, underage is defined by anybody not using their AARP membership card for discounts at the beer tent. Justin Bieber's manager, Scooter Braun, wants to keep an upcoming deposition secret, fearing he'll be humiliated and embarrassed. Yeah, like that didn't already happen when his parents named him Scooter. After cheating on wife Paula Patton, Robin Thicke will be performing a new song at the Billboard Music Awards written solely for the purpose of winning her back. Wow, that is quite a gesture. I wonder who he had to sleep with to make that happen. Sources report Kim and Kanye could be moving their wedding from Paris, France to Florence, Italy. While tabloids are calling it the event of the century, on the plus side, we still have 86 years for something better to happen. And that's the Hollywood Rockin' Wrap-Up. Follow us on Twitter at Rockin' Wrap-Up.
Norman's Rare Guitars.